Yeah, I think BU is an awfully talented basketball team. We knew it was going to be a heck of a challenge coming in here tonight. Shoot the ball extremely well, very well balanced. I know they've been playing very, very good basketball. I thought they got off to a great start in the first half, but I thought we matched them for a while, and then they made a nice spurt with a couple of threes, and unfortunately we couldn't match them in that sequence. But I thought our guys fought, the entire second half, and fought to get back in it. It was just hard spotting a team like that as many points as we did, and give them credit, man. Those guys are an awfully good basketball team. I mean, they got a lot of balanced guys that can score at a lot of different positions, and they're going to be extremely dangerous as they go through February.
In the first half, you regained the lead there at 20-19. It was pretty short-lived, and all of a sudden, it's almost like you blinked and they suddenly had a big lead. What was the sense of what happened during that?
Well, I think we missed a couple shots. They got a couple turnovers. They got in transition, and they hit threes. It wasn't twos. And I couldn't tell you because I haven't seen a box score or a play-by-play. But in that sequence, it seemed like Papali had quite a few, baskets. I thought, did a good job in the beginning of slowing it down in the zone. They kind of got a little bit of rhythm against it, but it seemed like they made quite a few threes in that sequence instead of twos, and all of a sudden 5 baskets turns into 15 points instead of 10. So, we knew that was an issue for us coming in. We wanted to make sure we executed our offense as much as we possibly could, because we know once they get in transition, they can be an awfully good basketball team. And I thought they did a good job of doing that.
Could you talk about the way they defended Allie? Because they really seemed like they jumped him every time he touched the ball.
Well, I mean, that's not unusual. I mean, Allie's seen that a lot during the course of the year. For the most part, he's done a very good job getting out of it. And actually, a lot of times it is an advantage for us because now we got defense scrambling at us with some guys that are going to attack the basket. But I thought they did a very good job. They were very aggressive with it all night long. Unfortunately, it took us a while to be able to make them pay for the traps that they had there. And they did a good job. I mean, they did a good job start to finish. They're playing good basketball.
How's Justin Edwards' health? I know he missed the last game, and I think I heard it was an ankle sprain.
Yeah, it was a game time decision here tonight. I didn't know, honestly, up until really the pregame locker room if he was going to play or not. We don't play again until Saturday. I'm sure he'll have a chance to get a little more rest, and he should be, 100% fine to go. I mean, obviously he hasn't practiced in the entire week. He just played out there tonight without having, other than going through our shoot around here this morning. Just hasn't had a chance to get back on the practice floor. I mean, obviously, other than just light shooting and some things like that. But I was happy to see him obviously back out there. He's a tremendous player, and it's nice to get him back into a lineup.
He was kind of taking the smaller guards off the dribble a little bit in the first couple possessions of the first half. Did that kind of factor into it with us not practicing and not really playing the first couple of games?
He was taking them?
Yeah, he was. I mean, and then he kind of settled for some outside shots as the game went on. Is that just a factor of him not practicing and not playing?
I mean, obviously he's probably not in the perfect rhythm that he's normally in, but Justin has a very diverse game. He's able to do some of those things, and I thought we got in transition early in the game too, which I thought allowed us to get him in some of those broken situations, which certainly helps him out.
Can you talk about free throws a little bit and attacking BU's defense? One of their big problems this year has been staying out of foul trouble. Can you just talk about attacking them, trying to get to the free throw line without them? Could have been a much different game.
Without us getting there?
Yeah, without you guys getting to the line.
I just thought we did a good job attacking. I mean, regardless of who it was against, I don't think that they're sloppy with that really at all. I mean, I thought the second half, we held them to 38% in the second half, which allowed us to get some stops, which allowed us to get in transition. And anytime you get in transition and you can get some offensive rebounds, you're going to have a chance to get to the line. So I thought it was as much as that, but obviously they're an extremely deep basketball team. I mean, the guys, bringing in Travis Robinson and guys like that off the bench, I'm sure foul trouble hasn't been an awfully big issue for them because they're very deep and very balanced.
Seems like, with Allie and with Justin Edwards, you have two guys you kind of know what you're going to get from them. They're very high-level players. Mm-hmm. And you guys have kind of gone as the X factor has gone, getting, a third guy to step up. Or earlier this year when you guys kind of hit, a peak was when John Meshka was really hitting his shots. Yep. And tonight he only played 7 minutes, didn't really appear in the box score. And just what's kind of his status and the status outside?
Well, obviously, everyone it's a long season, so there are certain things that are cyclical, and Zarko's been playing great. I mean, Zarko's been shooting 39% from three over the last 5 games, been filling it up, and John's, hit a little bit of a sequence where he hasn't been hitting quite as much, and, we knew defensively, obviously, we had to have guys out there that could guard their guards. I mean, you're talking about 2 high-level, quick point guards, very difficult to defend. You know, obviously that's why we played a little bit of zone, and we're able to do some of those things, but you can't go that throughout the entire game. So, you know, we're a young basketball team. Obviously got Sean Lawton out there. I got Zarko out there as a sophomore, hasn't played a ton. X and Justin are all sophomores. I thought Dimitri has been playing great in practice. I thought he gave us a little bit of a lift in there tonight. And, you know, if we're able to get some deflections, and once again, you know, we forced them into 16 turnovers too. That helps us, you know, that helps feed us being able to get out and go a little bit and, you know, get to the free throw line as well.
More questions? All right. Thank you.